Yeah, buddy, here we are. We're back. We're doing it. Some more Stargate Wednesday, SG1 Wednesdays. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Area 51, what's up, my dude? I know, bro. Next week's gonna be a doozy. It's always rough losing somebody we care about. Here we are, you guys. We're getting on some Stargate today. It's gonna be episode 14, Fallout. Season 7, get there, find it, do it. Grab your snacks, your drinks, all your watch party enhancers. Meet me at 5 seconds, you guys. This is how the watch parties go for this side of the YouTube. Rumble, Kick, Twitch. Meet me at 5 seconds. We'll count to 3 and we'll press play. Get there, you guys. There it is. We're at 5 seconds. I got black screen after the MGM logo. Whoops, wrong one. There it is. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to deactivate that one. That way I get a little more resources out of my ish. Yeah. All right, you guys. We're at 5 seconds. Fallout, Season 7, Episode 14. Meet me at 5 seconds. We're going to kill the lights. We're going to kill the music. We're going to count to 3 and we're going to press play. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, timer's good. Mr. Quinn. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. What's going on, you guys? What? What? How? Yeah. Damn, dude. Destroy his whole planet, huh? Whoa, bro. But how convenient is it that that planet's gonna blow up here soon with whatever's going, that chain reaction going on down there, when it's been happening for who knows how long? When did the Goa'uld do that to the planet? And then I guess, at the same time that they brought his well, they would have had to start the process first a long time ago, let it grow for a while, and then get slaves to go mine it out of there, right? So that means it's been happening since before his people were there. And there's millions on the planet now. You know what I mean? So yeah, how convenient it's all going down now. Unless somebody agitated something down there, sped up the process somehow. If their government's anything like ours, they might have stuck their hand in the cookie jar. We'll see. Damn, there it is. Kelowna, bro. Fallout. It looks like that one chick from the Trust. A group of thieves that Mayborn had put together. When Jack talks to that other chick, he's all, oh, yeah, I got somebody on my team that you remind me of. She's all, oh, yeah, Major Carter. She beat me out of the test with whatever, college or whatever. All jealous. Hell yeah, General Hammond. Your planet's gonna blow up. You gotta leave. Yup. Yup. Yeah, exactly. Did it not? That's what I was thinking. Hmm. Hmm. Well, Carter explains it all. Damn. A Kelowna quake? What else would it be? She called it an earthquake. You see that? Damn. Bro, how are you going to evacuate an entire planet? Damn. Tell him, Jack. Teal agrees, bro. Get your drinks on, you guys. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And thank you for hitting those thumbs ups. Bro. That was a pretty wild pan around that they just did. You can totally tell that it was you know, CGI or whatever, but it still holds up. How deep? Wait a minute. How do the Colognes have Tok'ra tunneling crystals? Yeah. Get her, Jonas. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's definitely what you want to say about your chick. Yeah, I do find her interesting. Yo, she on drugs, you guys? What's she doing? Trying to get a quick rush. I don't know if she should be operating heavy machinery after taking whatever she took. Now I'm suspicious. Oh, okay, I see now. I thought they already had him. ACDC, what's up, my dude? A screen bigger? Yeah, probably. Yeah, they might, they might see we're having too much fun over here and take me away. If you got Amazon, bro. If you got Amazon, it's on Amazon. SG1. Ooh, busted. Yo, busted. Pretty much. Seeker, what's up, my dude? Hell yeah, bro. Welcome to the chill zone. Hope you're having a good week, man. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you have a good weekend ahead of you. Poor Jonas, dude. He was all stoked on getting himself a chick, and You know how it goes. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'm happy to have Daniel back, but I wish they would have done more Jonas throughout the show. Damn, I don't remember the Ori going to Kelowna. I'll be stoked to see that again. All the Ori episodes, I saw those probably the least amount. I mean, they were all fun. The Knights of the Round Table, Excalibur, Finding Vala. Vala, dude. Oh my goodness. She's a handful. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll be stoked to see the Ori again. I remember first seeing them, dude, just thinking, damn, these guys are unstoppable. They really have powers and magic, and they didn't. It's just more advanced technology, but damn, dude, made it seem like it was over for us. Bill of Truth, what up? Here we are. We're doing it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Grab your snacks and drinks. Bro, touch me. I know what you are. Yep. Yep. Damn. Bro. Put them all on a boat, send it out and sink it. Damn, dude. People are annoying. You would think people would put their differences away, but yeah, dude. Easier said than done. That's not why we do this. So if they're going down, pretty much straight down, right? If they pass through a river of lava, wouldn't the back of the vehicle be, pulling down all that lava too? Tell him, Daniel. Yep. Hell yeah. That's right. Yo. Hell yeah. Yup. Exactly. Well said, O'Neill. A mile away. Or I'm sorry, a kilometer away. Bro. Hey, so how are they supposed to get out if they're like 19 kilometers underneath the ground? Even if they do put it in reverse and try to get back up there, wouldn't they end up in that river of lava again? And I don't think the machine will float on lava, right? Got some weight to it, right? I mean, it's filled with air, so maybe it can float up through the lava. I don't know, dude. Isn't it like, yeah, never mind. Probably where she got all those sores from. It's probably harder than hell down there. Yo, tell her, Jonas. Damn, dude, to be climbing up at an angle like that for a kilometer. Yo, no way. Damn, dude. For a minute there, I thought they were actually going to leave her. Cheers, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Here we are. We're doing it. Hell yeah. Damn. I guess Jonas gets his chick after all. He goes in to try to kiss her. She's like, oh, bro, no. I don't like you like that. Yeah, see, they're not even holding hands. Oh, poor guy. Damn, there it was. All right. Next episode. Episode 15, Chimera. Meet me at 5 seconds. All right. We're at 5 seconds after the MGM logo. Lion logo. All right. You guys there? You good? Are we green? All right. I'm going to count to 3 and we're going to press play. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Osiris? They made it lost. Damn, dude. Procle Rouge Teonas? Maybe? Is that what it was? Yeah, dude, I don't really remember this one too well. Damn, how's she there? I'm intrigued. Yeah, this isn't one of the ones that I know like the back of my hand. So I'll probably be stumped throughout the episode. The description doesn't tell me much either. Bowling. Bro! The theme song? Hell yeah. Humming the theme song. I love that shit. Yup. Bro. Damn, dude, not even in his dreams, huh? Yo. Yo. She's got teleporting technology now, like the Asgard. No wonder this episode wasn't so memorable. Kind of boring. Got some random guy moving in on my chick too, so you know. Cappy, what's up, my dude? Welcome back. Here you are. Nice, dude. Keep it up, bro. Bro. That's awesome, dude. I didn't know Ergo was the dad. Dude, love Ergo, dude. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. But I think I did know that Pete was something like that. I didn't know it was his brother. Actually, I thought, yeah, I think originally I thought that Pete was Dom, or I'm sorry, Peter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought the cop was the producer for a little while back in the day, but then I found out it wasn't or something, and then I kind of just whatevered him, whatevered him. That's awesome though. What? Ergo's their dad? They do have that family resemblance too. What's he using over there? 25s? 30s? What do you got, Daniel? Sigmund. It's true. Very true. How many times have you died already, Daniel? Like 10 times? Yeah, dude, everything happens to Daniel. Damn, dude. What about me? Yeah, dude. What is that? Enchantment under the sea ball? Dance? What do we got going on here? Johnny be good? Marty? Show me your moves. Order some pizza? Hell yeah. Damn. Chick after my own heart right there. Oh man. Yo, Seeker, you got a favorite episode? Like the one episode that you could see over and over again and probably not get tired? I'm sure there's a few, but pick one. Yeah, handle. Because it's classified. Damn. Three-way tie is the best you can do. Let's hear them. Yeah, it's my favorite one. Hell yeah, dude. That's the one that I could see over and over. Teal getting his head hit by the door over it, bro. That just happens to be the way I feel about it. What do you think? Avalon Part 1 and 2? Nice, nice. Hell yeah. Is that is Merlin in that one? Where he's like actually like there? Yeah, dude. In the middle of my backswing? Hell yeah. All pissed off. How far is Alaris, anyways? Several billion miles. Billion light years, O'Neill. Or something. Glastonbury Cave? Is that the slow motion area? The time dilation force field around the cave? Yeah. Avalon. Is that the first time that they show the Ori uh planet, I guess? The one that has like the water, shallow water. Oh, that one's a good one too. Yeah. I remember that one. Hell yeah. Damn. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Damn, we'll be there before we know it. After we finish season 10, I'll play all our favorites. Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. Wait, part one or part two? Or do you consider the whole episode as, or both parters as the episode? That was my favorite episode when I was first watching the show. When the Elkesh has got the ring transporter modified beam to cut through the ice, and it's like, bro, we the enemy's here. They're coming up behind us. Wait, there's another one coming from. Oh wait, no, they're coming right over there, and like, oh, they're coming from behind us too. And the zoom in, pan out shot of all of them dogfighting it, bro. That blew it out of the water for me. That's when I was like, damn, dude, this is it forever. Count them as one? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. W SG1. Yeah, dude, for sure. It was all great. And it broke my heart seeing O'Neill there at the end of that episode. That touching moment with Teal'c and O'Neill. Teal'c wants to tell O'Neill that he's been his like best friend or whatever, and he just puts his hand on his face like, bro, I understand, but right now is not the time. I love you too, buddy, but hold on. It's not over yet. Yeah, dude. You never know if a cop's ever gonna come home, and for what they do, you never know if she's gonna come home either. Donuts? Hell yeah. I love teal, dude. Donuts, pizza. Oh, there we go. Pete, bro. Pete and Pete. Is this where it says Proclerush Teonas, or is that later on when they're looking for something else? That's when they're actually looking for Atlantis, right? I can't remember, dude. Oh, I think Proclerush Teonas was the planet. No, I think it is this one. Well, the planet that they're looking for right now. The lava planet that had the dome over it, and they went there just to find out they had to go somewhere else. Back to the beginning. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right. You're not going anywhere, punk. Bro, of course. Bro. Yeah, got her. Yeah, dude, especially when his own wife got him. Felt like days. Yeah, yeah. Daniel's brain should have been Swiss cheese a long time ago. Bro. Now let's take it into an alternate universe. She didn't tell him anything right now. He dies. And then she feels guilty for never telling him. Nothing. I would have been like, here, let me keep it real short for you before you die. I'm pretty much a superhero. We saved the Earth countless times and other planets, and yeah, dude, we know magic. We know magic. Ooh. His oh, I was gonna say his brain should have been Swiss cheese after using the sarcophagus so many times too, but that was actually all in his head, I think. Yeah, Harcesis visions. Wait a minute, who took that picture? Oh, it's probably somebody walking around taking pictures at the place. Sure are. And then some. Like she couldn't say that one line as they were laying there on the grass. Hell yeah, dude. Another all right episode. All right, let's get the next and last episode for the stream. Episode 16. Uh Death Knell. The Coal Warrior. What are those warriors called? Anubis's warrior guys? Could have swore they were called like Coal Warriors. I call them Death Knell Warriors because of that episode specifically. I've always called them that. Reset the timer. Death Knell. Here we go. Meet me at 5 seconds, you guys. Does anybody want to take like a bathroom break or anything? Because I got to go, but I could just play it and then we can bathroom break. Or I'll bathroom break while it's playing. All right, we're at 5 seconds. Here we are. We're doing it. Season 7, Episode 16, Death Knell. We're at 5 seconds. We're going to count to 3 and we're going to press play. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. This this one's all right, I guess. Also, it's pretty good. It's got some more action than we were used to in that last one. But yeah, they did good on this one. It's all right. We never talk anymore, Sam. Even though when Pops became a Tok'ra, he had to go and not tell them where they were going, right? He was pretty much doing Tok'ra stuff. Dude. So I wonder who gave up their position here. Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, dude. Damn. Yeah, next week, Heroes. It's gonna be a little rough. But yeah, Lost City, dude. Jack the G turning around, giving his back to the battle as he's sitting on the chair. I'm gonna go hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Damn. Damn, that sucks, dude. Oh, 3G, what's up, my dude? Smoke that, bro. Was wondering when you were gonna be here for the Stargate. Hope you're having a good week, my guy. Damn. Cheers, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting up those thumbs up and subscribing. What? Of course I am, bro. Absolutely. We can't complete SG1 without those two. Hell yeah. Yeah, buddy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the dates that they all came out, and we'll play them accordingly to the dates of how they came out. Because when I start Atlantis, it's going to be when I start season 8. So on the dates of Arc of Truth and Continuum, like wherever they fell at. Well, of course after 10, but season 10. But we'll be starting Atlantis before that. this Friday we're gonna do a watch party of a music movie. It's either gonna be Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg, Hysteria, that Def Leppard story movie, or Detroit Rock City, that Kiss movie. One of those three for this Friday. Siler, bro. The DVD collection goes to him. It's already been established. Yeah, dude. Damn, got him. We actually got special features for this episode. I'll play them after this. What's up, Cappy? Yeah, dude, good call on it being a Sam episode with that tension. Sure is. I remember losing the Alpha site because of that Cold Warrior. Death Knell soldier. Oh, window of opportunity. You mentioned it. Yeah, because I didn't want my favorite episode to influence yours, but yeah, as soon as you said that first, I was like, bro, that's my favorite. That's my top one, and then Lost City Part 2. Part 1's good. I just Part 2 is where the climax was. Um, my third favorite was probably Solitude, where they end up on the ice planet, but they were actually came out through the second gate or the original gate in Antarctica. Bro, that one broke my mind first time I saw it. It's my sidearm, I swear. I mean, I have so many like good ones that I like, but like probably top three are probably those. You might mention another one, I'll be like, oh nope, that's my top third. But yeah. Gatekeeper was a good one too. Not Gatekeeper, what was it? Gamekeeper. Gamekeeper was good. Oh, Crystal Skull. Crystal Skull is another one of my favorites. The Glacier with MacGyver. Yeah, dude, so funny. I mean, I got MacGyver here, and we can't get out of this place, bro. So funny. I like that they still that they kept that little part in there in the actual episode where she says, "Oh, I can try to MacGyver a something something or other to get us out of here," something like that. Actually, I'm not sure if it was that exact episode, but she does say something about MacGyvering something in order to fix something. Yeah, yeah, dude. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Bro, the moment that Nicholas reveals that he can hear Daniel. What? You can hear me? Yes, I can hear you, Daniel. What? Why didn't you say anything? Well, this isn't the first time it's happened. Yeah, but I'm real. Yeah, that's what they all say. Bro, so great. Another real good one that we just saw not too long ago was Lifeboat, where Daniel maxes out his acting skills and plays like 7 different people. Yeah, dude. Another great one. That was more for his acting, but like not so much for the overall episode of my favorites, but his acting. I know, right, Jacob? I mean, you might have like the main elder Tok'ra inside you or whatever, but like you're half human now, you know? I'm sure the Tok'ra Council doesn't tell you everything these days. Yeah, dude. And Daniel says that you have to take me with you, or else I won't tell you anything, bro. Dr. Jackson, you think that's a good idea? He says yes, bro. Good old Nick. Can't believe he stays with the Giants too. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, dude. Epic. Yao Woling Woling something something something. The enemy of my enemy. I like how they did that shot. You think he's coming up on her, and he's not. Yeah, dude. I know, bro. It would have been great. Maybe that's why they didn't do a storyline for it. Maybe the more mystery to it kept it more intriguing, kind of a thing. Kind of like magic when you finally find out how to do the magic trick. You're like, oh, bro, the wonder's gone. Yeah, tell him, Hammond. Woo! I mean, those guys really do have bad aim, bro. Almost as bad as stormtroopers. Yup. Whoa. Bringing out the big guy. Little guy. Damn. Damn. Sucks. It's understandable, but that sucks, dude. Hell yeah. Bro. Sucks. So he can shoot the drone. He can shoot the drone down, but he can't shoot her. That's like a lot closer. Hmm. Weird. You know? It's all right. It's all right. I'm still enjoying it. Tell him, Jacob. Or Selmac. Damn, dude. Hell yeah, good old Carter ingenuity. Whoa, you made your position. Woo! Roast his onion. Hell yeah. Roasted? Crispy? Bro, no way. That's it. It's a wrap. Hell yeah, Teal'c. Hell yeah. Damn, dude, that relief she must feel. She's been hunted this whole time. Has it been more than a day? I don't know if it's been more than a day, but it might have just been the whole day she's been hunted, you know? Adrenaline running, then adrenaline crash. Look, I thought you said it was dead. Oh, damn, dude. Damn, dude. Damn, bro. That was great. Good stuff. We actually got special features for this episode that we'll watch before we kill the stream. But SG1, great show, great sci-fi. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
And then if people ask me too many questions, I like to mute them. Just push this at them and they stop talking.
Just give me a second.
Sometimes it shows too much from the episodes, and I have to cut the sound or the video so I don't get taken off of YouTube. But as soon as a director comes up and starts talking or whoever, I'll put it on. There we go.
Towards the end of the 5th season and all through this beginning and through the 6th season, we've had what we understand to be an alliance between the Tok'ra, the rebel Jaffa, and ourselves, the Tori, the people of Earth.
The Council believes the best solution is for the Tok'ra to leave.
Is that really necessary?
This alliance may simply be something we cannot afford.
The Jaffa too will be leaving.
I don't understand what the Tok'ra gone.
We are not leaving because of the Tok'ra. We are leaving because it is what we must do.
The episode Death Knell is a story about literally the death knell, or the signaling of the beginning of the end for the Alliance.
And now we're finally in a position where we can really make a difference, and you want to walk away?
I'm sorry, Dr. Jackson.
This is how it must be.
What are you, mute? This is Sebastian Spence, formerly from First Wave. He's doing a wonderful job. He's playing a character known as Delic.
Make no mistake, Delic. I am still Selmac. There are those of us who would disagree.
You, the videographer of the behind-the-scenes B-roll, you're Derek. Derek is my friend from the old days, and he used to work at a produce store. So I had to call him at work, and his boss would answer. I'd say, "Hi, this is Peter. I'd like to speak to Derek." "Oh, yeah, Derek. Hold on just a second. Derek, call for you, Derek. Derek. So I named this character Derek. So that's the story of how you became known as Derek. I like that. And I don't know if you could see this. I have these buttons. These are some of the things that I like to say to the actors. I say action and action. Now. How much longer? And cut.
Is my chewing bothering you?
Bro.
Hey, we're gonna do about 7 takes, and the actors don't know that. I push this button, and that causes all the actors to know their line. Okay?
Nice.
Now, if you could just remember your lines, you'll be in. I know, I'd be in. This is one of my favorite directions. Act better.
Bro.
Push that, all the acting gets a lot better. Cut. You're fired. What's another?
Yeah, dude, that would have been great. Some kid won a contest where he was
but as you know, that's a weather
in the show.
That is a weather.
Do you remember that? Do you remember when that happened?
The chicken on top, and then the balls, which is the.
I didn't enter, but I wanted to. But I figured, oh, bro, the odds are so small that I'll win. I'm good.
Going to strafe the door and kill Lieutenant Glenn. 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
After the drone kills Lieutenant Glenn, he'll fire at Carter and Jacob. Pow, 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 right? Pow, 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 pow. Good. Boom! Boom! And they'll take cover, and then we'll blow up this side of the room because he keeps shooting at them. They'll return fire, and we'll see for the first time the prototype weapon does in fact work. they'll exit the room, and then the drone will get back up and begin to pursue them.
Yeah, dude.
And pursue them. Go bridge.
Yeah. It was a small part. I don't think he ever said anything. He was just like back there. I don't know if he was a Tok'ra or something. It was on like a sandy planet.
Because it's way too big for a normal cod. Cod, piece of death.
Bro.
Some say halibut. Some say it could be tuna. But it's very dangerous, nevertheless. Killer cod.
Bro.
Alarm! Arrgh! Arrgh! Arrgh!
How much longer?
Finished!
So in this scene, we come to where we think the Alpha site should be, and in fact, we find that we are surrounded by nothing, just a big blast crater. What the?
Easy.
Easy.
Jacob, there's one tree in like a 100-mile radius of this place, and you land underneath it.
I said, what could Teal'c do that would be an immense effort? He's got to be making a face like this. So you go like this.
I want to see Chris do this. Oh, Peter can do it.
Non-effort face. That's what's funny, because it has to do with a log, and it's a great effort on your face. Chris Judge said to me, he says,
make pooping
Teal'c
face.
lost his mojo, right? He's going.
What's up, Cappy?
And he got the thing, and his symbiote's gone, and that's no good because I'm all weak. He said, why don't you write a episode where Teal'c is strong, and he exhibits some sort of strength, and this is what I came up with. I wrote Teal'c lifts the log. I knew that I don't want to make the big face.
Because he'd been sitting at his desk for the entire weekend getting poo cramps. Because he had a deadline, which was Monday.
Yo!
All he was thinking about was log.
I don't feel... I was suffering. I had been eating a lot of cheese that day. And I was suffering from a regularity. And then lifting the log. That's right.
One of the very few times you see Teal'c smile.
Going to lift the log. Upon lifting the log, we then place it on the ground.
Bro.
Carter's running for her life. She's the only remaining survivor that we haven't accounted for after the self-destruction of the Alpha site. They were being overrun by Anubis's drone soldiers. Let me see. Put out your butt.
Bro.
There's the line. I can't have that.
I'll get you some dust and you can rub out the line for
Gotta
me.
dust off that line.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
Dust his butt.
Are you?
Not at the moment.
All right. You do stunts, right?
Yeah.
Can you get your hands near his butt?
I'll see what I can do.
All right. Hey, that's crazy. Get your fingers away.
Bro.
Oh.
Yeah, on there too.
This is good.
Arch your back.
Get some pictures.
Get it in there.
What are you
Right
people
there.
doing?
And she's been badly banged up. She has a horrible wound on her leg, and her elbows are all scraped up. She has many, many owies, and her outfit is torn, and she's got lots of blood and lots of dirt. Barry,
Apparently all the way.
tell her how dirty, what a dirty girl she is. You're a dirty girl.
This is fun. I like getting dirty. I mean, in a professional actor, not being pretty girl kind of way.
She doesn't have a weapon. She just has a power pack. So she's having to depend on her survival skills to get away from this killing machine. It's very scary. Bloody and muddy.
It's war, mister.
Right. War is hell. So is retaining water. Bring more chocolate. camera lined up right behind the missile. And that is what Carter would see if she was trying to line up the missile like you're aiming a rifle down the sight of a rifle. Our drone will be standing on that black box where our stand-in was, and he gets blown up in the final process when you see the shot put together, composited together. It'll look like he's standing there. He won't be standing there when it blows up, but it'll look like he's standing there, and that he's completely obliterated by dirt and flotsam. Not so much jetsam, but mostly flotsam. So this is our special effects, head of special effects, Ray Douglas, and he's going to explain to us what we're looking at here.
Vermiculite, dust, cork, gasoline.
Is that the same guy?
Mortars,
Special effects?
baby
He
mortars.
lost a lot of weight.
And there'll be wildlife in the hills will be just minding their own business, not doing anything to anybody. And when this bomb goes off, it'll be like, oh!
Simultaneously, 3,000 animals are gonna poop.
Right, they won't be suffering from irregularity anymore. Bambi will not need colon blow today.
Bro.
3, 2, 1. Boom.
Damn.
You should get it in smell-o-vision.
Ew.
Sexy, and yet
Musk.
Nice.
Bro. Hell yeah.
And then why? Do I say why a lot? Or why is this happening to me? That's a good one.
Nice. Hell yeah, you guys. I think that was it. Yeah, buddy, that's a wrap. Well, you guys, we did it. We watched it. We kicked a little SG1 ass. Bro, thank you for being here, my guy. Everybody, thank you for being here. Francis, what's up, my dude? Area 51, my guy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. We're just wrapping it up right now. But we can always rewind it just a little bit. But thanks for cruising in the last minute, you know. It's very much appreciated. That's an extra view, an extra thumbs up. Well, you guys, we did it. We caught 3 episodes. We got a little special features in. Tomorrow, if we come back tomorrow, we're gonna maybe play some Gameage. Maybe we'll finish Painkiller. Maybe we'll play a little more Oblivion Remastered or some Valhalla, Assassin's Creed style. Friday, we got a movie Friday, music movie, either Detroit Rock City, Rockstar, or Hysteria. One of the 3. Shit, we might even do 2 of the 3, but one at least for Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I usually don't stream, but if I do, it'll maybe be some more to gaming. We'll see how it goes. No, Francis. Yeah, it's bad. I can't multitask, bro. I can't keep a okay face while I play. It just I can't do it. I gotta like play on a different monitor or something where it's lower, so I'm not looking up and got the bad face going. But if I don't show up on the weekend, we'll be back Monday for some more cartoons, anime, and then Tuesday we'll get back to the painting. 40K painting. Finishing off our Terminators. And then Wednesday we'll be back for some more Stargate. And we'll continue the madness over and over again. But I appreciate everybody that was here, everybody that hung out. Thank you all for being here and chilling. Francis, my dude, thank you for showing up. Area 51, my guy, thank you for being here. Seeker, I appreciate your time, my dude. Thank you for coming by. Cappy, thank you for hanging out. Bella Truth, thank you for being here. O3G, thank you for hanging out, my guy. ACDC rolled through. Thank you for coming through. My streaming buddy. Oh yeah, I was in the chat for a message or two. All the lurkers, I appreciate you guys for being here also. And the bots, not so much, but thank you for dropping a chat, I guess. And yeah, dude. As always, I appreciate your guys' time. Time is valuable, precious. You'll never get it back. And I appreciate you guys spending it here. And on that, we'll catch you guys here hopefully tomorrow, and if not, Friday for sure. Peace, you guys.